Think about that one big dream you have, that goal that keeps you awake at night. Now ask yourself, why haven't you started yet? Usually we tell ourselves it's a lack of money, time, or resources. But if we peel back the layers, we find the real culprit hiding in the shadows. It's the fear of failure. It's that cold, paralyzing thought. What if I try my best and it's still not enough? What will people say? What if I lose everything? This fear is a thief. It doesn't just steal your progress, it steals your potential. It keeps you playing small in a world that needs you to be big. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. Today, we are going to dismantle your fear. I'm going to show you how to turn your greatest weakness into your greatest competitive advantage. Welcome to Daily Mindset Shifts. Let's rewrite your story. To defeat fear, you must understand it. Your brain's primary goal is survival, not fulfillment. To your primitive brain, a social failure or a business failure feels like a physical threat, like being hunted by a predator. This is why your heart races and your palms sweat when you're about to take a risk. We live in a highlight reel culture. We see the billion-dollar exit, the perfect body, the finished masterpiece. We rarely see the 1,000 rejections, the late-night tears, or the years of being bad before becoming good. We've been conditioned to see failure as a dead end, when in reality, it's just a feedback loop. Failure is simply data. It tells you what didn't work, so you can find what does. How do we move from paralysis to action? We need 3 practical shifts. Shift 1. Fear setting, not goal setting. Most people focus on what they want to gain. I want you to focus on what you're afraid of. Take a piece of paper and write down the absolute worst-case scenario. If you fail, what happens? Usually the worst case isn't fatal. You'll realize that even if you fail, you can recover. Defining the nightmare takes away its power. Shift 2. The scientist mindset. Stop being a performer and start being a scientist. A scientist isn't embarrassed when an experiment fails. They are excited because they just learned something new. Treat your life as a series of experiments. If the business fails, the experiment is over. Collect the data and start the next one. Shift 3. The 10-10-10 rule. When fear strikes, ask yourself, will this failure matter in 10 minutes? 10 months? 10 years? Most of the things we fear today won't even be a memory in 10 months. Don't let a temporary setback stop a permanent dream. The only real failure is the failure to try. If you try and fail, you grow. You gain resilience, wisdom, and grit. If you don't try, you stay exactly where you are. The cost of inaction is far higher than the cost of a mistake. Imagine yourself at 80 years old looking back. Will you regret the time you tried and didn't make it? Or will you regret the time you stayed on the sidelines because you were afraid of what the neighbors might think? Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. It heals. Regret, however, stays forever. Your fear is a compass. Usually the thing you are most afraid of is exactly what you need to do next. It's where your growth is hiding. It's where your new life begins. Your challenge for today is simple. Do one thing that scares you. Send that email. Post that video. Make that call. Don't do it for the result. Do it to prove to your fear that it no longer controls you. If you're ready to stop hiding and start living, subscribe to Daily Mindset Shifts. We build resilience together, one day at a time. Go out there and fail forward. I'll see you in the next one.